Alright, today my goal is to find the arena and complete it.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth. Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
It's like a scam? They're trying to get me to assault him?
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need. Please, my intent is noble. An outlander arrived several days ago, and now we cannot get him to leave. He's consuming copious amounts of our food and wine.
I mean, if he's paying for it, isn't that okay?
He balks at our attempts to calm him, and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go. He claims he crossed the Glass Sea, which would mean he's from the mysterious East. I've heard reports of minor trade with that region, but only on a small scale. Even if they buy the occasional bolt of silk, everyone knows there are only barbarians outside the Jade Empire, and his manner confirms it. He insults the Emperor. So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe, but that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them. We don't want a murder. We just want order restored. But he doesn't respond like we do. He proposes challenges we don't understand and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many. That is not the conviction I was hoping for, but no one else has been able to help, so it will have to do. At your convenience, then.
Thanks.
He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I'll turn into a toad and whoop his ass. Okay, do you have that one equipped still? Can I perform?
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. I should have seen it coming. I suspect that we share a similar strength. As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you were. There was something familiar about him as well. Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist. Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed. A wise decision. His hold over my father is nearly absolute, but if we could show conclusive evidence of his crimes, my father would have to listen. I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
Works for me.
We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting. Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye.
Fair.
I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it. There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you.
Hey,
My
that's how's it
people can
going?
spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion. Death's Hand rules over the Lotus
Yeah, I mean, she
Assassins,
lives here.
so
She
I take
probably
special
has studied
interest in
them.
their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me.
I
If
don't,
wanted
I'm
the
sorry.
Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name. Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Once you pass the silver round, the Executioner will take an interest. I'm sure he will find you as impressive as I do. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scholar Dong Gao in the Scholar's Guard.
Don't care.
Unless you want me with you, I will wait at your flying machine. You travel with such interesting peasants. I'm sure I'll be entered. A wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companions.
Hello.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Do you think
I
we'd
mean,
forget?
he's kind
You
of
can't
wrong.
humiliate us and just walk away.
Don't look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
1,000 cuts, Toki!
I wonder what they think when they come up talking shit and I just turn into a toad. Like, would you not see that and be like, oh, I'm gonna back off?
Welcome, friend. I wouldn't worry about seating. Oh, that's too bad. Oh.
Is that the guy I want to talk to? I mean, it is if I want to go that route, but I don't want to go that route.
True strength comes from harmony. Disharmony with the world will make you weak.
Good day, citizen. As long as these questions aren't about anything sensitive. For instance, I would be happy to provide directions.
Exactly what I'm
It's
looking
the
for.
Honorable Lotus Assassins, you see. They feel that those of us dedicated to the Imperial Army are nothing more than louts to be ordered about. Any member of the army, even city guard, is expected to defer any major disturbances to them. Makes me about as useful as a lamppost. What district are you looking for?
The arena.
To reach the Golden Way, go into the pavilion on the north side of the garden and make your way through the rooms of illumination. When you reach the large wooden pavilion, exit its west side. Be about your business and stay.
Awukte hier, wa na pa hier, ook forti. Akir sonwi ni fayit, wo weer waka weer isono. Ike kir.
I don't think he's gonna have a quest for me.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please? And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow. Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. A woman? My dear. Not sure what topsy cradle you fell from, but in my country a lady knows her place. Unless she's queen. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can.
Can we just kill him and destroy his
Hunger
ship?
for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this? Is that your answer? To throw yourself into mindless combat? Only proves my point. The lot of you could bury me with bodies, but I'd still be your better. But if you want to bring more to the table, and a decent height table, none of this kneeling malarkey, I will grant you a chance to prove you are adequate. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
Just let me beat him and kill him.
Huh! Any dog can bite, but very few can speak. I've gone to pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner. Not until you've earned the right. Your people claim to be honorable. If you attack without my agreement, you'll have proved my point. You've already seen the results of that. The young man before you wanted to progress to combat without meeting my conditions. I soundly put him down. It's more likely I'll teach the rest by making an example of you. Here, these 5 standing about will be our judges. They look like a varied lot.
So there's no way I
Go
lose,
on,
right?
talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well like the rest. You're all just too damn skinny.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered. No, that would only prove his accusations that we cannot defend our culture on fair terms. We can't give in to that temptation.
Fair, I guess.
Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire. I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others. Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against. The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the judges. We are theoretical thinkers, really. It is not so much the subject, but the tactic that triggers reaction. Each judge will respond only to argument styles they favor. If a judge likes fact, use it once and he will join your side. Use it again and he will switch back, just to further debate. Other arguments may not interest him at all. I wish you luck. I look forward to your
I don't see
defense
this
of the
going well for
Empire.
me. I am not an intelligent person.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
Depends.
I just want to make sure that this is more entertaining than simply blathering about whose walls are higher or whose philosophers really know what's what. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed? I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior. Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
I know 2 of them like facts.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
I really don't care what the answers say, do I? I only care about the left side. I need to figure out, so factual makes them go up, because this is just one of those things where you hit one and then, like, you have to try to get all the lights the same color or something like that. Don't think dismissive's gonna be a good option ever.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
Wait, so can I just...
Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here. Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not
So I
over
win.
yet. I challenge your foolish beliefs and the irrational behaviors they produce. Dragons,
I just do factual the rest of the thing, and I
even
always
talk
have
of
majority.
unresting dead. Just look at the collective foolishness that you call a floating palace. The constant superstitious yammering of your peasants even has me seeing it. And how the bloody hell would you get a moat up there? It's ridiculous, I say. Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
I win one more,
I
and it's
say
over.
that you don't seem to understand the relationship
No,
between
two
the
more.
ruling class and the peasantry. Your commoners are far too happy to be productive. A proper spiral of misery shows that they are doing a decent day's work. Your peasants only suffer because of foolish superstitions about the dead walking around. Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. This will be the final topic. If you don't have a majority at the end of this round, you will have to admit that I have outdone you. A simple criticism, your ridiculous clothes. Not a decently puffed pair of trousers to be seen. I ask you, what have you done on the pantaloon front? And why do you remain so clean when any sane man knows the only way to keep devils of the dark at bay is to be brash and to carry the air of the earth? Bathing is bad for the humors as well. Do you people know nothing of maintaining your bile? Well, it would seem that a majority of your fellows have decided your arguments were more persuasive. I expected no less. I could not expect a fair contest in the heart of your city.
Then why'd you offer it, dumbass?
I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
Then why the fuck did we not start with that?
Do you shrink from the challenge? This is how true leaders of the battlefield fight. Rise up or step aside.
Whatever.
You have offended me, fool. So be it. You'll face my full wrath in the closest location with room for proper maneuvers. Mirabelle will sit you down. The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight.
Oh yeah, fair when you have a
Frankly,
fucking
I
gun.
don't know what you people are capable of. What? Good! Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You are about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world. There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
I need healing. Focus!
Is he dead? I hope so.
That was a fine display of skill.
Why do I not get to kill him?
It
He
a
was
fair
trying to
fight,
kill
Sir
me
Roderick.
with a gun.
Within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humors are in disarray, I tell you. I suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny. There's no need to shout. I'm sure my expulsion is part of some post-duel tradition of yours. Well, my country has one as well. To the victor, goes the spoils. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter. Mirabelle is yours. Treat her well. She's a finicky lady. Right, Percival, fluff my traveling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
A well-fought victory against that outlander buffoon. You showed that he could not best... We are all in your debt, but the Ministry of Culture is particularly so. Please take this token sum of silver as payment. You certainly earned it. I did not expect this from someone who performed so well in the debate. Clearly the Outlander's boorish nature has rubbed off on you.
I don't care. Give me more money.
Here, a few more coins, but there will be no more. If attention is brought to this now, you will suffer as much as the rest of us.
I doubt it.
Our business is concluded.
Alright, did I find all the scroll stands? I don't think so. Can someone just point me to the damn arena?
Oh dear, this... Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was just muttering to myself. You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place. Well, of course. I could, I suppose I could write you in as a character in one of my plays. Imagine fame and, well, immortality on the stage. Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play! I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose. One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way. The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play's been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten. Once you change this scene, you change the very soul of the production. It's hardly my play at all if they perform it their way. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire.
Good.
I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece. Of course I would pay you. In fact, I'd match... well, this is odd. It's just that there's no going rate for female actors, or whatever you'd be called. It's unheard of. Oh, by all the heavens, I would never presume, madam. There are female actors, but the establishment turns a blind eye.
Another tradition I'd rather see abolished.
They deserve that much respect. I hear the bosom binding, pant stuffing, and whatnot is a far cry from comfortable. The irony is that many of them get cast as female roles. Fresh faces, you see, leaving us with a woman playing a woman through 4 layers of costume. Most unsightly. I myself have pushed long and hard for realism. Verisimilitude is the word they're throwing out these days. And what better way to avoid all that unnecessary shirt stuffing? Alas, tradition often becomes a barrier blackened by short-sightedness that is not easily overcome. I need that fire and that passion. That's what I need. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part. I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way. You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers. If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines.
I'm not entirely sure if this guy, is the real playwright or not.
Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No script on stage, of course. Also, make sure you... Now, good... No, you're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it!
I wonder what he thinks when I run the opposite way. Could max it out if I want. Oh, or place Heavenly Wave for now. I don't use it much. Oh, look at the map. There it is. And go down to the right. Oh no, maybe I can just go left here.
Her own master died at her hands, and she had fellow students kidnapped and tortured just because they didn't agree with her.
There we go. Only took 40 minutes.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
You needed something for to witness one? Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
Nah.
You think you're tough enough for the Imperial Arena, do you? Well, why not prove it? I'll never be allowed to fight in here again, that's for sure. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes.
I definitely can. Oh,
He's
actually,
always upstairs
surpass
in the
them.
third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Welcome! It's always good to see a new face at the counter. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my... You look like a warrior to my eye, probably...
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued.
How?
You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me? Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
I was wondering if you'd wander over here to test your luck. It's hard to resist the rattling call of the dice, isn't it? Gambler Daoshin's the name. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed
I
my
gotta
children
shoot
with
dice.
silver, would I? Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back. A simple enough game called high-low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure. That's what I was waiting to hear. So what'll it be? Will your roll be higher or lower than mine? High it is. Let's see how sure you are. How much will you bet?
What?
Let's see how they fall, shall we? You called it right.
I think he's
A
scamming
high
me,
roll
though.
Doubles your wager. What say we try again? That's what I was waiting to hear. So what'll it be?
Lower this time.
Aiming under my roll, are ya? I'm happy with that if you are. How confident are you?
Yep. Oh, wait, no.
Let's see how they fall, shall we?
What is the point of this? I am destroying this dude, though.
Rolling low and winning large. You called it well. What say we try?
I don't need to be
Take care of
making
yourself.
5 silver.
Come back soon to the best.
All the rich folk don't know the fun they're missing.
Forget it, lady. I stick with male clients, and right now I'm on Judge Fang's payroll. He doesn't like me branching out to make money on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention. Good.
They just all hang out in a room together. And they're not
One more
fighting.
mistake, Queen, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
But...
Enough. Find a solution and leave me alone.
Solution found.
This is not an appropriate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
This place houses the finest competition in the Empire. If you wish to hone your skills, you will find few challenges more worthy.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
I'm scratching my head. That's what I came here for, isn't it?
This is turning out to be an excellent day. Most
But
ostentatious
I gotta pee.
indeed.
I'll be right back.
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language. Don't get flustered. Everything I say is perfectly cromulent, and it might do you well to embiggen your vocabulary before you fling accretions my discretion. A single glance tells me you are a remarkable woman with the perfect mix of strength and grace to grab a crowd's imagination. The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes.
And you would be correct.
I may not have heard your name before, but you walk like one who has seen many battles. You are indeed mysterious, stranger. What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits. That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels? I've heard that one before. Have you any idea how many board students peramputate down here from the Scholar's Garden? of something that would sound engaging ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll bill you. Silver Phoenix. Silver Phoenix. Conjures up quite an image. Are you certain? Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions? One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
Why?
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big, happy idiot, Han.
As you can see, they always have something to say. I must say, I'm disappointed. You're ready to start your career, but you walk away. I want to hear that. What? For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here. That's the spirit. Dive right in with both feet first. It's not that difficult a system, and you seem bright enough to figure it out. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
I'm gonna try this out. I missed. Worked pretty good. How much focus did that fight use?
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential. You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you, it's I don't care.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we? Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once.
Works for me.
It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I can go to a demon right away.
4 students test their skills against 1 master.
I wonder if that worked just for muscle
Those
fights
boys
in
won't
this.
be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts. The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han. Are you ready to get started? Excellent.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Okay. Heavy attack's not good for this. Oh, Toad Demon can't hit him here.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you. I think you're ready to face hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore. Are you ready to...
Can Silver Phoenix surpass hapless Han and leave the qualifying division?
I still had max spirit at the end of that. Why was it not draining? Was it just drained really slow now?
I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. The serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the bronze division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think. Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the guild and reports directly to Kai Lan. Kai Lan oversees things here in the arena, and the guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
Just let me fight.
The organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the guild has recently been inhumed. Kai Lan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone. You are strong, but they are many and work in shadows. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighter.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll... I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it. What do you need? Now that you have qualified for the bronze division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. The stars themselves need to hear of Silver Phoenix if you're to make it in this division, so I've prepared a match to remember. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the Great Southern Forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready?
These monsters crave
No,
the
cannibals.
flesh of man.
Longsword!
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look. Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready?
So it's just a dodging match?
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
Tried to do.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I'm sure you won't mind if I take a moment to pass a message to Silver Phoenix. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match.
I don't care.
The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with Silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ah, well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me? Ah, yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match. The guild's the organization that controls the betting here. That's not all, though. Kylon the Serpent has a lot of influence here as well. I have to bow to certain pressures. I don't like it that much, but smart men don't voice that opinion too loudly. Not around here. I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now.
I'm not concerned. They can do what they want.
Started?
Many of you are asking yourselves why the serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes. But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No. We've all seen the flawless technique of the soaring star that is Silver Phoenix.
Is this Kylon?
Now, it is time to put these aptly demonstrated skills to the test. And so, the serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you Evil and Terror.
Okay, I'm not fighting Kylon. I'm a stronger Toad.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
I mean, I've been turning into a demon every fight.
No one questions your skills. That is why you were allowed to fight that beast. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match. I understand, and it is never my intent to impediment your progress. That said, Lucky Cho is not a man I can ignore. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the...
From what I know of them, the guild doesn't...
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Nope.
To turn down an invitation of this nature would be both impolite and unwise.
I want to be impolite to him.
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kylon the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the Toxicant arts. Sweet Poison, standing before you is Silver Phoenix, the one we discussed.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial. I will not tolerate mindless insults. My services are in high demand for tasks more important than this.
I don't want to be here either.
Crimson Kana's rise to Brown's division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares. The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the bronze
Does
champion.
he want me to kill her?
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
No.
She will be dealt with regardless. Why not benefit from our actions and ensure that her removal is clean?
When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana. You fool! The guild is the authority in the arena. Anyone you approach would know better than to tangle with us. If that is your choice, then so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
I want to yell it and scream it to everyone.
This Kana woman would appreciate knowing what you have learned.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
You have no reason to be here. Go on. I hate standing here, but I will be for a long time. Don't tempt my foul mood.
Tha'awir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Sair irwu nisir tintina yewir. Wafun. Wo nisir wir uk nokwu nafifir. Hatiye. Sair uyufwis patuye? Uksair kun ni kakno aku kwawir fuisir aku fagita. Uksair caritas fonir sisair ir furk tatasir ir karano sakuponor. Uksir watuafu ni froto usosawir uktatasir ni ryoki. Wonawiri fuiro tarir noka sisayir na workur ktanti. Laka wo nawir sawir sonsi noka uk napir. Narawir woifu. Wo sayer pinir sokart ayaw.
Many people try to break into the bronze.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do. Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august...
Alright, I'll take her on with the sword since she's a sword
Silver
person.
Phoenix stands to take control of the bronze division from Crimson Kana.
Longsword!
Best swordsman in my ass. She didn't even touch me. Except with that, like, AoE attack.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last. I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Wo sayer pinir sokart.
Come now, the arena works on a strictly regenicated payment. I'm sorry, but there's no room for bonuses, extra payments, or gratitudes of any... Now that that's settled, now that you are champion of the bronze division, the silver division awaits. It seems that, indirectly, the serpent has decided to keep your career interesting. A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first. This is indeed an honor, though it will not be easy. Are you ready to defeat this horror? If that's the decision...
Wo sawyer noka ukrapro ni apawafa sonsiyer tuwiru. Wo nukfra wo sawyer kwan. Ukiro ni sayir tatasi yeru wo nawir sir fu ni winyanakan. Sata kwa wir ni wo sawir sawawira suir cook. Wo sawir nata ukrafa ni ahawafa so. Wo ifu yer uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasi yeruk. On we pifir. Wono wiri fu yer uk tarir noka sisa yer na workurk tanti yer. Wo sa yer pinir so kart ayawier. Tier nik puntuyer power.
Is that a dual wielding one? No. Oh, there it is. Don't know if it's good or not, but I like dual wielding.
The dogs nipping at my heels aren't worthy of...
What do you need? Now that you are champ... Heck!
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will a lone warrior prove stronger?
Double saber! Double sabers!
These have a shorter range than I thought.
Another demon falls. We shall have
They have
to
good
add a new
damage, though.
division for you alone if this keeps up. Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. This is a rare honor. Do try to be
I
polite.
just want to fight.
You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena, and the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now and see what he wants. Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain behind for this meeting.
We should have told you that Kylon will only see you alone. Are you ready?
This is almost sad. Am I truly so threatening to the mighty Kylon the Serpent? Regardless, I'll be waiting with the others if you need me.
It is vital that we talk a moment. You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks.
Dude, I
You
don't
are a
care.
smart young woman. Smart enough to know that you will get much further as my friend than my foe. You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future. Indeed. Of course, every match you face in the arena has you working for me, whether you realize it or not. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Kui has told you about us, if you didn't already know. Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire. Come now. We're above calling each other names, aren't we? The guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen. I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me. Did you? An interesting claim, and one I'm not sure I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why?
I don't care.
Useful, but dangerous.
He's gonna tell me anyway, isn't he?
Past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena? Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public. If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility. To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely. You place yourself in a precarious position, my young friend. I would hate to see your career stagnate.
As long as I keep winning it, I'm fine.
What is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Black Whirlwind? No.
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind.
I will.
Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
Dude, I just want to fight in the arena.
Look, you can't trust Kyla.
I don't.
I know he was probably offering you the world.
I don't know he's offering because I didn't even let him offer me anything.
But
you didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
step back, Joe. For once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
Yes, I get to kill Lucky Joe.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the Serpent's tail.
Fuck this. Nice, we got him cornered. Am I not hitting him?
He fought like a monster for a little guy. Good point, but he was particularly lucky. It's nice when they stick around longer so you can practice your moves. Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kylon's thugs, you know. Not at all. Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kylon were there, and Lucky Cho too, but he was just a runt back then. My brother became the arena champion, the Raging Ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him. Raging Ox was one of Kylon's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kylon approached me first. When I turned him down, he went to my brother instead. When Ox joined up with Kylon, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side. He was so cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kylon, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kylon's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kylon's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kylon was. Convince him to leave. But Kylon was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood.
I don't think he actually killed him.
Kylon just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year. You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with the Serpent. Lucky Cho's death just put you on the Serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kylon's face if you become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him. Come on, let's go.
Well, I didn't need to know any of that. I just want to fucking fight.
I want to hear that you're ready for... What?
This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against 4 opponents. The crowd loves those fights. These are tougher than the students you faced before, but should pose no problem. Are you ready?
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Silver Phoenix.
She fights next, does she not? Replace the men slated for that match with our own. And ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the ebon orchid. Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. We must always use the resources available to you.
That's smart. I mean, probably should just put his body in there. But what do I know?
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
I thought it refilled my health and mana before the fight.
Focus. Double saber. Thousand cuts.
You just died. Fuck. I don't know when the last save was.
Spirit beat. Focus.
Alright, I think I'm out of health. That was too close. Dude, Thank you. No. Can't see shit.
Spirit
I hate that.
My piece is your end.
I thought I was gonna come into that with full health, full focus, full spirit.
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lacked poison-coated blades. The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve. Those men were Kylon's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I look out for my fighters. Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guild men from outside the arena. They send their apologies. I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message. You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions are quite upset. You may feel caught in the middle, but the weather sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place. We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines known as golems. I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior to anything the army could devouр. Are you ready?
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
What is that? Why am I just always out of range for that? I didn't say it. God, I need to run for to do that.
Focus.
Huh?
Double sabers.
If I run out of focus, I'm just screwed.
Focus.
Huh.
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to improve upon the design, thanks to you. I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious TM needed no machines to build the Empire. I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting themselves hoarse. I hear many nobles will even be in attendance. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. That's nothing compared to the skills of Silver Phoenix, who has soared so high so quickly. Words like those spread like raging flames. Will you face Soldier now? The Silver Division Championship awaits. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready.
Why do we have to be lowered in cages?
Can Silver Phoenix take the Silver Division? Iron Soldier will not fall easily.
That actually seemed pretty easy to me. I think the announcer was wrong.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. Be proud. From here, your battles will be even harder. A test, if you will, to see if you stand a chance against the Ravager. Impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that. Surely this was enough. I know the crowd loved that show, but there's no way I can offer you extra just because of that. All your fights. I know you feel like a rising star, but your reward... Now that that's... Things... I want to hear that you're ready. The Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Ultimately, you can think of it as a test to see if you're ready to face the Ravager. Your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries ago. You face the Fusion Unity style.
I guess I could have asked a question because it was there, but if it's banned, why are they bringing it back for me?
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it. Yet.
Hey!
Well, that's not fair. Can you get out of this?
Focus. Your end is near. Spirit thief.
That wasn't too bad.
Legends say that the Phoenix Unity style was banned from tournaments because it was unbeatable. But I've never put much stock in legends. That was exactly how I wanted your Gold Division matches to start. You need the people on your side before you can face the Ravager. I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sung Brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a reemergence of the planets. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important to your career. I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all three of the Sung Brothers. Then I know you won't be torn to shreds. Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are ready if you are. Excellent. Follow me.
Oh, the 3-on-1?
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these brothers three.
What are you gonna do?
Three opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impasse them, but you have. Defeating their combined might has impressed the crowd immensely. You pull in the egregious crowds, it's true, but I can't just... For 1,000 years, the best fighters in the Empire. This is your moment of glory, but if you choose to end it, there will be another to take it. Now that that's up, I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial Engagement. The arena turns upon you. You will be one woman against a rushing tide of foes. You must stand against them all, and when you do, your right to challenge the Ravage.
Time to take you down a peg.
I think it's going to be a fun challenge. You might even survive if you pace yourself.
Are you ready for me to finish the arrangements? If so...
The Imperial Engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
I just have to do every fight up until then. And I'm timed. Oh, no, the time's just when the next person gets sent in, I imagine.
Hapless Hand enters the fray!
Your loss aside, that was an amazing match. I want to give you a shot. As I told... Should we get started? Excellent. Follow me.
The Imperial Engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Double sabers. Spirit beam, 1,000 cuts.
Hapless Hand enters the fray!
Double sabers.
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
Dude. Why was my shit just missing? It was literally going through him.
I want...
The Imperial Engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Double sabers.
Hapless Hand enters the fray! What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens? Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
Focus.
Did it? No. Okay, I see him over there.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
Double sabers. Thousand cuts.
For this battle, Sun Go enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
I don't think I'd take two on at once.
The towering strength of Sun Tzu crashes upon the ring.
So, unless I can get some Spirit Thief off.
The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
Bullshit. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not hitting you with that. Why are you doing that? Yeah, so the biggest issue was not killing the elephant fast enough.
Your loss aside, that was an amazing match. The crowd's clamoring for more, and they want you front and center. We'll try it again when you... Things
I'm
are
gonna end for today.
interesting right now. Be as careful.
We should be back tomorrow. We'll
I don't think Kailan is pleased with your progress.
finish up the arena. And then, I don't know what we'll go from there. I don't know what we'll do next. But it should be tomorrow around 3:30. Maybe a little earlier. We'll see how quickly I get home from work. Alright. Goodbye.